I was quite intrigued with the history of women making herbal tonics for their husbands 2,000 or 3,000 years ago out of herbs that grew whatever was in their environment, basically. So if they lived in the woods, it might be bark, and it might be seasonal herbs or grasses and things. And they used natural yeasts as well that would ferment through and essentially make a tonic that the husband could take off that was actually quite nutritive. My grandmother always used to homebrew as well, so I kind of had that sitting in the back of my head that would be kind of a cool thing to do, but I just didn't like the concept of using loads of sugar and stuff out of a packet. So it's taken quite a while to get to a point where I actually, went and bought the proper glass vessels and things like that and started trialling it myself and looking at the very old recipes to see how you could make it. And the first one started with sugar and you could use different types, but once you progress to malted barley, you don't need to use sugar anymore. So I started out probably about 3 years ago just brewing using herbs, sugar, water and some yeast, and ended up making some interesting combinations of drinks, some that weren't quite drinkable, but some that kind of blew the lid off the tops of the bottles. And then from there we progressed using the WilliamsWarn and actually making real beer. So the WilliamsWarn is a personal brewery that you can use at home, and it enables you to recreate the commercial environment of brewing. It allows you to brew under pressure and in a very controlled environment. It allows you to heat so that you can ferment through your wort and then cool in order to tank condition your wort or beer at that time, and then you can bottle straight out of it as well.
Hello, my name's Ian Williams. I'm a brewmaster and one of the inventors of the WilliamsWarn Personal Brewery. So I was quite excited because obviously I'm a brewmaster and I've made beers and I've invented a beer machine, so someone else wanted to come along and then make a beer brand, I was sort of with you in the excitement. So I said, yeah, great. So I convinced her to buy one, and our machines make beer in 7 days that are totally commercial quality. So Rebecca was then able to use her skills as a herbologist to add layers of flavour on our basic kits and figure out what she wanted to do and then take it to a brewery later on to actually make the beer brand. I thought you had disappeared and the dream was over because I said I hadn't heard from you for 1.5 years or so, and so I was really very excited to see the brand that she's just launching now and developed, and to see she's got two types of beers, and the labels look great and the ingredients sound exciting, so I'm very much looking forward to trying one. Cheers. That's great. Yeah, that is really spot on. It's actually got the maltiness, so you've got some good malts in there. As the base beer. You've got Mochawaker hops and Cascade, which are two of the best. The Cascade's giving a slight American feel to it as well, which is great. Really, really tasty. I can get the Manuka leaves, and because I eat Manuka honey, so I'm used to that. Slightly aniseedy from the fennel. I don't know what burdock root is, but if you're telling me it's bitterness, then I can taste bitterness. Hops is also bitter, so it's blending in with that, but that is a really great beer. And what's good is she hasn't overdone it with the herbs. They're slight. As we said a couple of years ago, the mistake would have been going all out as a dead keen herbologist and just putting lots of herbs in there and it becoming really medicinal. So you've got the balance spot on. That's a really nice beer. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Very excited. Yeah, love it. Yeah. Give me a case.
Got one in the car, actually.
I'll take it.